How you guys doing on this Sunday night? I ripped. Look at that. It hurts a lot, actually. Powerlifting, deadlifting today. I ended up ripping off a callus and it stings, and I keep like hitting it. Whatever. We're live. It's Sunday night, 6:04. I know I said I was going to go live at 7, but I was watching the Trump rally while I sat here in the office, and then I figured, well, it ended. So why the hell not? Why don't I just go live now? Tonight we are giving away another TV or two. It's two. I went to Walmart and bought two more TVs. Why? Because yesterday was successful, but we didn't quite get to where we need to be. So yeah, we're gonna give away two more TVs tonight. The only way how you enter is basically do a Cash App, a Venmo, or a PayPal. Write which platform you watch the show on, and and I'll pick one person at the end. I prefer if you use Venmo because I can actually message you right back through the app. It's super easy to get your address. Last night, Trauma Nurse on YouTube won. Katura won as well. And I still don't. She did confirm her address. And Granny Joe on YouTube also won. And Granny Joe also confirmed her address. So that was cool. But yeah, it's been something else. Something else today. I again was doing everything. Today was very similar to what yesterday was for me. Just running around super early. Granted, I was very tired, so I slept in till like 8:30 this morning. I'm getting old now, need my beauty rest. But I slept till about 8:30 this morning and then got up, had 3 cups of coffee, watched the news, tried to get motivated to go out and do the stuff I had to. Obviously, I went to the gym, went to Walmart, grabbed the televisions. And now we're here. Now we're here doing this thing. So I figured tonight was going to be a different kind of night. You know what I mean? I'll speak a little bit about the speech yesterday. It was very similar to or the speech tonight. And I'll be honest, I didn't realize until last night that he had additional speeches. He's also got another rally tomorrow in Ohio. And that's the final rally before the midterms. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do a show tomorrow night. I think I may just save it up for election night because we're going to be here super late into the evening. That's good. But yeah, it's gonna this rally was pretty good, I think. Oh, is this our first one? Oh wait, who was it? Nope, that was someone else. That's a realtor for the new place because I did tell them I'll take it. So right now, there's if you do a Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, you have a 100% chance right now of winning a television because I don't believe anybody. I got to check PayPal. Yeah. So nobody's done it. So you do it. You may win a TV at the end of the show. So, and nobody else does that. And just because I know sometimes people are like, oh, does Steve even have these TVs? Is he just talking out his ass here? Because we're big on providing context and everything that we do. So watch, you guys want to see something? I even set it up all nice. Although I got to turn on the light once I get in to this thing, but I'll show you. Check this shit out. Let me see. Hopefully there's no feedback here. Yeah, there's a little, but whatever. Watch. Oh, wait. Can I switch this? Yeah. Check this shit out. Ready? Bam. Wait for it. 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 I don't know why it does that. It's weird. I don't know why. It's very peculiar. How come it's not add left? Huh. Back. Oh. All right. I guess I'm just going to have to add it into this. I guess I should have done that already. Look, bam. And then bam. And then bam. There's an email, but this is where I work. You guys want a tour? You want a tour of the office? Why is it fucking echoing? Watch. Let me see if I can't do this. Let's see if that's I muted it, so I'm not. Huh. I don't know why it's doing it. Oh, well, the light's off. So anyone that doubts the televisions, don't doubt me. I follow through. There's the 5 TVs. 3 of them are gone because people won them last night. But this is the front office. There I am. And then, just because people probably don't remember this is the warehouse. It's kind of a mess right now. Those are the USPS bags, but just so you guys can get a view. They finally fixed that heater up there too. But this is one of the 2 warehouses. I actually have one all the way on the opposite side of the building over there as well, although it's empty. These are all the shirts here that I'm going to inventory and give away. Or not give away. So look at all of our coffee. Whoop, whoop. That's the ground, and then here's the whole bean. And then these shirts, I have to box up and just make boxes for them. But yeah, shut up. Yeah, see? And that fan, because they put a light right above it, it's stupid annoying. Yeah. The whole reason I'm doing this video is just so people can verify the TVs, as you can see. They're right there. All right, now I'm going to be quiet. There, that's there. Wasn't that fun? Now you got to see it. Frank said, F Steve unfollowing. Happy holidays. Yeah. Okay, buddy. I don't even know who you are. There is no login to Citizen Stringer. That website is down right now. Permanently. I'll do another one eventually. Jolie with a $50 Venmo. And there was another Cash App, I think it was. I forgot. Maybe PayPal. Cash App. Cool, but yeah, if you want to win a TV, that's how you do it. Just do a Cash Apps, Venmos, or PayPals during the show, and you will have a chance to win one of those TVs that's in the other room. I actually brought from the store a bunch of, and guys, the reason why we're doing it is because we are opening the coffee shop finally. I submitted the application for this cafe today, so I don't have to do all the additional remodel in the store. So I'm kind of excited about it. But now I just got to wait. You know what I mean? So I submitted the application today. Now it's all, the ball's in their court, essentially. Just have to wait for them to let me know if we're all good to go on that front. And then we'll go from there. One of the things I wanted to do today is show some movie trailers of movies that are coming out, which is a little bit different because normally we're just all talking about politics and all that stuff. I wanted to do some movie trailers because for one, I'm a big movie guy. I like watching movies, and there's a lot of movies. Well, not me. I wouldn't say a lot. There's one that I want to see just because we watch it every Christmas. How many of you guys know they're doing a remake of A Christmas Story? Actually, it's a sequel, so it's A Christmas Story 2, and I believe it's by the same dude. How many of you guys have seen this trailer?
Oh, life moves fast. One day you're playing kick the can with kids named Flick and Schwartz.
I triple dog dare you!
And the next thing you know, you're a certified adult.
Ralph, dear old man.
Fragile.
He was the best.
Ralphie, promise me we're gonna make this a wonderful Christmas. That would make your father so happy.
I promise. What had I done? And now it was all up to me?
I suggest you start drinking and don't stop till New Year's.
Kids, who wants to go see Santa?
This is amazing, incredible.
We will meet you right here when you're done.
Don't let him kick you in the face.
Huh?
It's the happy season.
Now,
When it's just us decorating, it kind of feels like child labor.
Honey, it's not labor if we don't pay you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
There'll be much mistletoe.
My dad made this all look so easy.
That doesn't mean it was easy.
Most wonderful time of the year.
twice. I triple dog dare you. Oh, I got it now.
That's
It looks
brutal.
stupid.
It's the most wonderful time.
Doesn't it look kind of dumb? I'll be honest. It reminds me of like Home Alone or something like that. I guess they got Billy Bob Thornton to be in the movie too. I don't know. I thought it was interesting, but at the same time, like that part where the guy was coming down the sleigh or slide or whatever, I'm like, I don't even want to watch this movie. I don't, because it just seems like all the other same movies that come out, like the Home Alone ones. Like the first one was okay, second one was stupid, and then it just continuously got stupider and stupider as the days went on. But yeah, who knows? There's a couple other movies that, and a couple other trailers. I haven't seen a lot of these trailers because it's one of the things, because I like movies. And so what I actually do a lot is I watch trailers myself to see what movies are coming out, because then I can watch them later. I have a headache too. So you'll see me do this every now and then. It's just because I have a headache, which I get every now and then. This is a trailer for something called The Lamborghini. And it's got Frank Grillo in. I like Frank Grillo. I think he's a great actor. But I know nothing about this movie or this trailer, so we're going to watch it together because I like Frank Grillo. I think he's a good actor, but I don't even know what the movie's about. It's called Lamborghini.
I want the world to never forget my name. Our name.
Signor Ferrari, in my opinion, you make the best cars in the world. But with all my Ferraris, there is a problem. The clutch. I have a solution. If you consider a partnership, Ferrari, Lamborghini.
Go back to your tractors, farmer.
So this is the story of Lamborghini.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking of a car that doesn't exist yet. One that is as strong and powerful and as unforgettable as the bull. I'm going to build it. How long will it take?
Can't be done.
If it doesn't work, we'll lose everything.
You want me to be like everyone else? It's not impossible until we fail. In 6 months in Geneva, people will be looking for the next Ferrari. What they will find is the first Lamborghini.
That's something new. I don't know if this will be working.
The world will be ready for this one day.
Tell me why you think that the world needs another luxury car.
It's perfection that I am after.
You don't care about me. The only thing that matters is a great Lamborghini.
What do you want me to do? Why are we here? To make a car. To make the best car.
I have a responsibility to tell them what you're doing.
So that's Myra Serrano. Wasn't she in like a movie with a hitman, or she was a hitman back in the day? I think she was. And that was a good movie. You guys want to watch the end of this? I'm not interested in this movie in the least.
Lamborghini is too uneducated to understand what he doesn't know.
You buy a Ferrari when you want to be someone. You buy a Lamborghini when you are someone.
Looks stupid. I'll be honest. I don't like it. Alex said, where's the turn he gave Steve his drive back? Yeah, I've already explained that yesterday. I'm not going to do it. When I do the live feeds, it's just going to be me talking. When I do the recorded uploads that I'm going to be doing several days a week, that'll be the turnip. Maybe. He may make an appearance. Who knows? We'll see how the night goes. I'll be honest. I thought that movie was going to be a little bit better. I'm not interested in seeing that at all. The only time I like old school movies are when like movies that take place in like back then ish, you know what I mean? Like old, how would you call that? Like a historic movie? Like a movie that takes place in the past. I don't like those movies unless they're heavily, unless they have a lot of action or they're a war movie or something like that. Most of the time action. I don't like movies that are not good. Hold on one second. I don't see what these are. Julie said, have the October boxes. Yeah, most of them. Send me an email with your order number if you can, Julie, and then I'll look. Yeah. Yeah, not calling them period films. Is that what they're called? I don't know. I don't like those kind of those movies unless there's action in it. And I assumed that Frank Grillo was going to be like that it was going to be an action movie, and I was wrong about that. Because didn't you guys think that it was going to be an action movie just based on that him? Someone said trolls are here. Yeah, they probably are. It's an early night. We're doing a show that's a little bit different, you know. So maybe that's why. We'll get trolls. It's fine. I don't mind. The only thing I want to catch is are they even trolls? Or are they? Oh yeah. Yeah. I see that one. A good band, Nanner. That was a good one. Someone said Bugatti I like better than Lamborghini. Yes, that movie looks idiotic. You know what movie or car I like? Oh fuck. What are they called? I can't even tell you. It's like a luxury car, but they have some that are priced at like 50 grand. What the fuck is it? Oh. Come on, let's go through cars in the chat. What is it? I want to say it begins with an M. Maserati. I like Maseratis. They have like a 4-door sedan that just looks really nice. I've always liked Maseratis. The used ones, I think they go down in value like crazy though. Because like you can get a used Maserati, like a 2018 or 2019 for like 50 grand, which doesn't make any sense. 60 grand, something like that for a used car, you know, because not everyone, you know, has $120,000, $130,000 to drop on the 2023 Corvette Anniversary Edition, like one of our viewers in the chat. And I still haven't seen the car either. Bullshit. Rolls Royce are ugly, the newer ones. I haven't seen the Rolls Royces. Thank you, Kathy, for that big Venmo. Covered the cost of one of the TVs, so I appreciate that. Oh, you're doing it on both platforms. She wants to win. Kathy wants to win tonight. She wants to win. So for anyone that doesn't know, we're giving away 2 TVs. I just showed them 2 32-inch Roku TVs. The only way you can enter is by sending a Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal right the platform that you're watching. And towards the conclusion of the show is where I will choose the name. Yeah, Virginia Realtor said roll up. Come on, bro. You're the one with all the fancy cars in your garage. Put some miles on that son bitch and drive it out here. I'm only a half an hour away, 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, there's some other previews, some other trailers. Man, that one let me down, though. I thought it was going to be good. There was one that I saw with Ben Stiller. This trailer is God of War. Wait, isn't that a video game? Are they making a movie based on the video game? I don't know.
Great observation, John.
Bella said that you'd think it was stupid.
No, I said I thought it was stupid.
Okay, you know what? This is good right here. I mean, the God of War dynamic plays out in every parent-child relationship. When that clicked for me, picked up my Leviathan axe, and felt truly close to my son for the first time.
I'm 17.
Exactly.
Leviathan axe.
Ronnie, what's going on, man? You're a little quiet today. Anything to add?
What the fuck is this?
No is good. No counts. You know, Quinn was where you're at about a month ago, and look at him now. Okay, last night, 2 a.m., I'm laying in bed. What am I thinking about? Kratos.
Are you kidding? That's me. Big time. That's common for me.
We believe you. You're being too thirsty.
This is a trailer for a game. This is fucking stupid. You just wasted 30 seconds of my life. I thought it was Ben Stiller, so it was going to be funny. No, I'm like, none of these fucking movies look good tonight. None of them. Now, Avatar is coming out with a new one. I'm not watching it, though, because fuck that show. Here's one, George and Tammy. This is a Showtime series or Showtime show.
There's something about having a #1 hit. And show the world you love him. It does something to a person.
They're singing.
Keep giving all the love you can. After your first #1.
He's a good actor. That fella. I wish I could go back like easy. Oh, I can.
It does something to a person.
That guy, he's a good actor.
Keep giving all the love
Whatever his name
can.
is.
After your first #1. Can't wait for the next one.
Now the race is on and here comes pride up the backstretch. Put your hands together for George.
Never even heard of
We
this
live in
dude.
a fast world.
Fast is the only speed I know. Stand me with that.
Mm-hmm.
Will you make me an honest man?
You make me an honest woman.
You bet.
My heart's out of the
John Solo stuff is flatline.
another say.
I should have done more.
That looks boring too. Sorry. Again, it's my show, so I'm just quickly going through these. And if I don't see anything good. All right, here's one. It's got action and guns and shit. Hopefully this is a good one.
You make me a deal, and I will give you Hussein bin Fadi.
Is it? Oh, what's that? What's this dude's name?
You make me a deal, and I will
That
give
dude.
you Hussein bin Fadi.
Never mind. It's not who I was thinking.
To
of.
see you, Nick. I have the black warrants I need you to execute.
I'm retired. Bin Fari,
He's going to level the United States.
Are you talking about a bomb?
This looks stupid too.
Drop it.
Do you know what I think that they should do when you have a movie? I can already tell this is going to be like one of those B-rated movies that sucks ass. Like the trailers look good. Like the trailer so far looks good, right? But then when you go to watch this and you watch it, the acting is going to be shit. The guns are going to like you'll see him depress the trigger, but the sound will come like milliseconds after because they just don't have the budget to do it. That's like this movie. I can tell already. That's pissed me out.
Morning, sir. Did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
And that guy,
You kill people for a living.
wasn't he in some like martial arts movie? Not him. The younger guy.
Maybe you can help get Bin Fari to me.
That dude.
Gentleman's agreement.
This is a situation of national security.
We can't kill the agent. Everyone can be killed.
Okay, because you shoot a gun like this. Fuck that. This movie's called Black Warrant. It looks like shit too. I can't even finish watching any of these trailers. What that's a fourth trailer, right? And they sucked. Are there any good movies out at all? Here you go. This one's getting high reviews. I haven't watched the trailer.
We
for
know
this either.
what you whisper.
This is Wakanda Forever too.
Has lost their protector. Now is our time to strike.
You saw an underwater empire. Yes, but these people are dangerous.
What? Maybe I don't remember the original movie.
There is a new world power at play.
Are you an ally or an enemy?
He's coming for the surface world.
I don't think I can lose. Blessed to be blacker than an African in a world where they call me I'm inadequate. You got some nerve. You got
It's woke already. It said blessed. His rap song said blessed to be black and an African in a world where they say I'm insignificant or something like that.
world where they call me I'm inadequate.
Inadequate. Ready?
To be blacker than an African in a world where they call me I'm inadequate. You got some nerve. You got some nerve. Ask me why I walk around with attitude.
Who is this? Yee?
20 years I was born to be mad at you. Straight the mud, we was to succeed.
I don't know if I ever actually watched the first one, to be honest, because I didn't think that it was all sci-fi-ish, right? Because if you can't tell, I don't really like sci-fi movies either. So I'm not doing very good on these movie reviews today, huh? Not really at all. Are there any other good movies that anybody knows of that are coming out? Or is just Hollywood completely gone forever? Oh, okay. Here's one. Bruce Willis, right? He's not going to be in a shitty B movie like he has been lately. Here's one. This is called Detective Knight Redemption.
Mr. Knight, ex-cop, ex-military, as many arrests as you had citations. Welcome back to prison. Put the money in the bag. Let's go!
6 bombing in 6 weeks by a group called the Real Saints of Christmas.
We'll give the FBI and the mayor's office our full cooperation.
You're gonna drop the charge.
Oh, speaking of Carrie Lake, someone sent her envelopes filled with the white powder. Her campaign headquarters has been shut down while the FBI sends those 2 envelopes. They found one that had white powder. A second envelope was also taken by the FBI, and those are being transferred to Quantico. This just made me think of that for some weird reason.
So my partner, he had my back.
Knight went rogue.
Can I have your attention, my brothers?
Today is the beginning of the liberation.
Law enforcement have imprisoned the people of this country for far too long.
I thought you'd split with the rest of them. I need your help. Stop Ricky Conlon, and the DA will drop all charges against you.
I'm flattered, but understand this. He's not robbing banks. He's putting on a show. Give me my gun, and I'll do the rest.
James Knight versus a psychotic bank robber.
Let it begin. Liberation is at hand!
I have your daughter.
Don't turn into a monster by chasing a monster.
This only ends when one of us is dead.
When do you think Bruce Willis isn't going to look tough? Isn't the dude like 70 years old? It's like watching the movie that I watched the other day. What was it called? The one with who's the Rocky dude? Sylvester Stallone, where he plays it. Oh fuck, I forgot the movie, but it was a Netflix movie where he's like the good guy. That Samaritan. That's what it's called. That was a good movie. And for that dude to be like 70 plus years old, I was like, holy shit. Because if I was 70, I hope that I'm that fit. Right? I don't know. But Bruce Willis is the least intimidating person I've ever seen in my life. You know? And it's weird that he's putting out another video that has the Christmas theme. Because wasn't his Die Hard videos, didn't they all have to do with Christmas time or Thanksgiving or something like that? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that. Those Die Hard movies. Do they still play those at Christmas? Here's a real question. Do they, Mike, maybe you know, or Virginia Realtor, do they still do Three Stooges marathons at Christmas or Thanksgiving or New Year's or whenever the fuck it was? I don't know if they still do that, because that would be great for my kids. My kids would probably, especially Liam, he would get a kick out of the Three Stooges marathons. But so this movie, Detective Knight Redemption. So is there a Detective Knight first one? Three Stooges are too violent, he said. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, Bruce Willis. Yeah, he's got some sort of thing where he can't speak anymore, right? Something like that. So this was Detective DETEC Knight. Detective Knight Rogue. Oh, so there's all sorts of them? What? I didn't know that. So Detective Night. So this one, Redemption, is a sequel to this one, which I've never heard of. Oh, we learn new shit every day.
Come on. We can do this.
Give me the key! Hurry! Let's go!
We are outgunned. The only way to catch this crew is in the act. Keep going.
New York.
Turn up the issue, I'm dying to give you the problem I'm practically begging for.
It is the opinion of the department that if James Knight wasn't hunting bank robbers, he'd be robbing banks.
Knight might be rough around the edges, but he's a good cop.
This crew is tight. They move like a team. You got a theory?
All roads lead back to a businessman goes by winner.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
What can I do you for?
You know, a lot of ex-pros.
I like a couple of them for a message job. You know anything about that?
Not to the best of my recollection.
Think real hard.
FBI, CIA, ATF all have open cases on Winner. And 2 city cops from LA walk in here and they think they're gonna handle this case?
That cop served in the Marines, seems to have some disciplinary hearing every year.
I was thinking, what if we try your way?
How come I've never heard of this? This actually looks pretty good. Is it out, though? Like, where can you see the movie? Wait, it says, ¿Por qué? It says already watched. I didn't watch this. Oh, maybe it's just because of the trailer. So I wonder, is this on Netflix? Detective Night Rogue on Netflix. Watch on Netflix. Let me see. The movie is currently unavailable in your region on Amazon. Is it available on Amazon? Yes, to rent. Huh. Maybe I'll rent this tonight and piss off my wife because it's super loud. And she'll be like, "Ugh." Or maybe I'll watch it tomorrow when I'm stuck at home with the kids. And then I'll do a review on it. Let's finish watching it.
Night is the most dangerous piece on the board.
Hello?
It can strike when you least expect it.
Stop it.
Are you,
So you see that I've always been curious where it says the watch, let's see in a second. What city is Metro Police?
Are you,
I think that's a company that supplies police cars to movie theaters, and because those a lot of movies use where the police just say Metro Police on it.
I can take you out whenever I want, wherever I want.
How can you be at the wrong place at the right time, all the time?
See, I like action movies. I think based on this preview, I'd give this yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah. That's my rating. Yeah. I'll watch it. I'll check it out. Because I like action movies. I like Bruce Willis too. I don't think he's a good actor. I think he's funny, I guess, is the only thing. So, but why would they put out movies that are that close to each other? His first movie, which is Rogue, I guess. That's the first one. Yeah, first film of a trilogy, chasing bandits from LA to New York. Knight crashes into his dark past, imperiling his case and his life. And then the second one, which is Redemption, is where he gets freed from jail. And then the third one is going to be called probably, I don't know, in select theaters December 9th. For what? But it's on Amazon right now. I could watch this right now. On Amazon, Detective Night. Maybe not the second one, but the first one is available on Amazon right now for $6.99. $6.99. See what some other previews for movies. Three Pines official trailer. This looks stupid because I don't watch horror movies either. This is an Amazon Prime one.
You
I'm very
look
selective
for
on what I
good,
watch.
even in the worst of humanity, don't you?
And sometimes I find it too. Chief Inspector Gamache, why don't you walk us through what you have so far?
1 minute she's sitting in the chair, next she's dead.
And no one saw anything suspicious.
Not a thing.
She wasn't the easiest person to get along with.
She was a little critical.
She seemed a little cold.
I think they all hated her, every single one of them.
Three Pines is a sanctuary, but this place has bad energy. Each one represents a missing indigenous girl.
Pain always finds the surface, one way or another.
Your kindness is your greatest strength.
I think I have something.
Looks like blunt force trauma. What is it with this place? We're looking at 2 dead bodies, and now there's a third hanging from a tree.
Everything's connected, one way or the other.
Buckle up, everyone. None of us is going anywhere. In my line of work, people do the most unexpected things. Most murders happen in the heat of the moment, but I promise you, the truth is going to catch up.
I hope you don't think the only thing that ever happens in Three Pines is murder.
Oh, I know there's eating.
This village is the most welcoming place on earth. If you don't belong here, Three Pines.
It looks like it would be boring for me.
This is crazy.
Sometimes you have to take matters into your own hands.
My baby's gone. And nobody's even looking for her.
Grief.
It's probably a good movie, but it looks boring to me. Like, it looks like it would be one of those movies that just takes a really long time for it to end. And you're sitting there and you're watching it, and then you're just not. So wait, this is a series? Because that changes it. Is it, as Jesse said, so excited for this series? So is this a series or a movie?
Feels like fear, but it's not. It's love with no place to go.
You need to step back.
Something doesn't add up. So much going on beneath the surface.
It's a mini series.
All I've got to do is find out what.
December 2nd is when it comes out on Amazon Prime. So I'll probably end up watching it. It looks boring though. You know what else comes out? When does that shit come out? The new the guy that played in The Office. Oh fuck. Doesn't that come out now? Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime Video. The series. A troubled off-the-books fixer for the FBI finds himself in the middle of a deadly government conspiracy. That is the new one from Liam Neeson. What is the movie that I'm trying to think of? Liam Neeson has been in a million movies too. He's got The Marksman, which is a new one. Oh God. It's the guy from The Office. That's Jack Ryan. Is that out now, the new series? I'm going to have to watch it tonight. It is. Oh, you fucker. Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. I thought the first one was good as shit. Didn't you guys think the first one was good as shit? Let's watch a trailer for that one, huh? Season 2. Trailer. Dun dun. Trailer. Here's the trailer for season 2.
What's the most major threat on the world stage?
Wait, hold on.
Venezuela is the single greatest resource of oil on the planet.
Here.
So why is this country
I'll
in the midst of one of the greatest, the most major threat
So how many of you guys watched the first one? Because I thought the first one was good.
on the world
This
stage?
is the second series.
Venezuela is the single greatest resource of oil on the planet. So why is this country in the midst of one of the greatest humanitarian crises in history?
Presidente Reyes nos ha traicionado a todos.
Your concern is that the Russians are secretly selling weapons to Venezuela?
It would fit a pattern.
Whoa, what if Russia is secretly selling weapons to Ukraine and then they're having a battle with each other? Oh, no, never mind. The United States is the one doing that. Sorry.
This ends up in the news. It's just going to cause panic.
In nuclear Venezuela, you will not hear about in the news because we'll already be dead.
Oh, shit. Nuclear Venezuela.
Business a pleasure, Jack.
I'm here for work.
I'm watching this shit tonight.
What happened?
Reyes, look at, was his name ever mentioned?
You guys stay. You have no protection. Nobody's coming to save us.
do this, we do this together. I can live with that.
I'm watching this tonight. I thought the first one was good. So I'm gonna watch this. I didn't know it was out yet, but you could tell that I like realized that it was out like right when I was trying to think of it because I remembered seeing something that it would be coming out. The Terminal List too. Who's watched The Terminal List? That's a good series as well. I kind of like that one as well. Blacklight is a Liam Nielsen. That's number 1. No, that's number 4 right now in the United States. Reacher, how come Reacher is still number 6? I didn't think Reacher was that good on Amazon Prime. I didn't think it was that good, to be completely honest with you. Why are people talking about Woody Harrelson? Is there a movie with Woody Harrelson out? I'm watching Jack Ryan tonight, though. For show. As a reminder, tonight we're giving away TVs, and you can install Amazon Prime on one of these TVs and watch the Jack Ryan, Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan on your Amazon or on your Roku TV. Sorry, now I want to go home and watch a fucking movie. The show. I don't know why I'm even here right now because I wanted to try to just make more and do it. And I think we've already covered the cost of TVs, so I'll give it like 20 more minutes. If you guys want, you could do Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Write what platform you watch on. I'll give it like 20 more minutes. And then I'm just going to do the drawings for the 2 TVs and go watch the TV show because there's not much going on this week except for, well, the midterms, which is going to be on Tuesday. I'm going to be live with it. Adam may actually join in and kind of co-host with me because that's going to be a long night. I already told my wife I'm going to be up late that night because we're going to stay until the majority of the states are in. Probably, I mean, we may not get everything from some said a man from Toronto. That's what you're talking about. Old Man is an awesome psycho thriller. That Old Man was a good show. Old Man was a good one. I finished that one too, I believe. Old Man was a good one. Season 3, Jack Ryan, first episode, not until December. Wait, but this is season 2. Wait, why are you saying season 3, first episode, not until Wednesday, December 21st? That's not true. That's not true. You say first. What? That's not true at all. Look, listen. I can play it right now. So what you talking about, bruh? You're saying season 3, Jack Ryan, first episode. So are they putting these out back to back to back to back? That what doesn't make sense. Season 2 has been out for a while. The fuck it has. Oh, you're talking about the Shadow Recruit one. Yeah, but that's not on Amazon. Isn't that on USA or some shit like that? Oh no, that was the Bourne. Didn't USA, the network, put out like the Bourne Ultimatum or like a Bourne series? I thought it was pretty good too. But I haven't seen it. I think I only watched the first one. Also on Amazon, Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit. See, there was a movie. So Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit is coming out in December. Gotcha. There was how many of you guys have read Without Remorse? Because I think, isn't that what one of these series is about? How many of you guys have read the Tom Clancy's Without Remorse? That book. That's back when I used to read. How many of you guys have watched that or read that book? Because that's a really good book. And it's descriptive, and he uses like a cow thing, what they use to kill cows in butcher places. He uses that to like avenge his nurse person dying. His nurse, it's good. And it was a better book. I remember reading that a long time ago. It was like 900 pages. That's when I read. By the way, tomorrow, actually, I don't think I'm doing a live feed tomorrow, but on midterm night, I've got, I think, about 12 or 15 of these Inside the Mind of Joseph Biden books in an effort to raise more money. I will sell those books starting on Tuesday, and they'll all be autographed. So, and I'll write whatever message you want in them. And then I think I'm going to write another book, and it should be probably released by the end of the week because I'm so quick at writing these books. And I think this is going to be the 1,000 most. Oh God, I thought about this earlier, and I thought it'd be good, great. 1,000 most intelligent things John Fetterman ever said, and then it will be 240 pages of empty pages. And then there's one with Kamala Harris that I thought would be good too. Yeah, the Terminal List was a good one. I'm watching the preview. I would like to see when the third series comes out because the Terminal List is still highly rated, and that's been out for a while now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Someone said, has anyone seen Larry Elliott? I don't know why we're asking people that. Oh, and also Lovin' Two Times. I don't know if you're in this chat right now, but if you are, let me know because I'll mod you so that way no one will time you out because you shouldn't be timed out. You've been watching since forever. Someone said, well, dang it. I hit send on the Cash App. Forgot to put what platform I watch on. You'll have to send another one. We'll figure it out. Granny Joe forgot to write. No, you wrote YouTube. And we were able to get to you. I liked Peacemaker. I don't know what that one is. No way. Is this the true number? Tom Clancy is a great. Jack Reacher is a character. Jack Reacher was a movie with Tom Cruise. And I thought the movies were good. Yeah, I covered the cost of the TVs, so we're good. Covered the cost of them TVs. Not by much. It's not certainly not like yesterday, but you know what? It's cool. Got you. PayPal's taking fees today too. Fucking cheapos. Someone said I'd save the Fetterman book. When he loses, no one will care about him any longer. Yeah, I know. It wasn't. It was supposed to be Kamala Harris, but then I had a brain fart. I tell you, it's been a long week. It's been a long week. So, Virginia Realtor said Tom was too short in the. Yeah, but in the books, because I'm assuming there was a book for Reacher. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. In the book, was he portrayed as like a big guy? Because I know in the new series he's big. But the movies were not Jack Reacher. Tom Cruise was a joke as Reacher. It was an insult to the book character. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't know it was a book. I haven't read like a book in a long time. The last book I read, it's still on my nightstand. One of our viewers who is a retired Border Patrol agent actually sent me a book he wrote. And I started reading that. I didn't finish it. But I don't read that much anymore. I can't because it makes me fall asleep. Book is great, someone said. What was the movie someone wanted to see a trailer with that I guess you're talking about Woody Harrelson? Oh, thank you, Amanda, for that big Venmo. Thank you. Steve Price stood on the book. Oh, yeah. What's with Dr. Oz having his Turkish citizenship still? He has joint citizenship. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't like Dr. Oz. So, yes, there's everything wrong with that. I don't like Dr. Oz. I'm trying to be diplomatic here. And to be honest, I was trying not to talk about politics during this show because the more I think about it, like I even started talking about it in the gym today. I was talking about politics and I'm like, I just don't want to. I don't want to talk about, because we were talking about the midterms and what they think is going to happen. And I'm like, nothing's going to change. These fucking rhino Republicans are going to get elected and they're going to talk about all the great shit they're going to do. And then nothing ever is going to fucking happen. And then the rhino, the Democrats that do get elected and everyone's just going to be complaining. And then you'll see the media, because of Ron D. Sanctimonious, that comment is going to turn everybody, the media is trying to spin it now. And a lot of conservatives are just biting right into that too and be like, oh, he shit on Ron DeSantis. I'm not voting for him, blah, blah, blah. I made my position perfectly clear yesterday. I don't I don't fucking care. I hope DeSantis runs for president because I think he would be a better choice, logistically speaking and media speaking, than Donald Trump, because he's essentially the same, except he doesn't have all of the negative shadows around him as Donald Trump does. Because no matter what, Donald Trump could literally save a baby from a burning building while simultaneously stopping bank robberies and curing cancer, and it wouldn't matter. And you guys know this just as much as I do. Nothing's going to change. You know what I mean? They're always going to go after that man forever, and nothing he does is going to be able to change that, which is sad. Charles Thompson said DeSantis won't run until 28. Yeah, but didn't they ask him in a debate? Didn't Charlie Crist ask him in a debate whether or not he would swear that he was not going to run in 2024? That was during a debate like a couple of weeks ago, and he refused to say that. He said, my focus right now is on Florida, but he didn't say that he would not run for president, which leads me to believe that DeSantis he would be stupid not to. He would be stupid not to, because we need a good, strong Republican to get into office, someone that does speak like the American population, someone that does have the tenacity that Donald Trump had. I'll be honest. I think Donald Trump is a bit of a politician now. You know what I mean? I believe Donald Trump is a bit of a politician, and I think he's more powerful now being a political, like a political matchmaker. You know what I mean? I think Donald Trump is way more powerful. But if you really want to get crazy, put the two alphas together, Donald Trump and DeSantis. Donald Trump. Well, can you imagine if that's what Donald Trump comes out and announces? Can you fucking imagine if on November 14th, where there's apparently this announcement that's going to come out, if Donald Trump comes out with DeSantis at his side and says, yes, we are running for president and vice president, it would be a shoo-in. It would be over. Democrats would literally be like, fuck this, I'm not going. Did you hear Tom Cotton was weighing a bid for presidency? He just bailed out, citing family issues. So it's going to be interesting. Who do you think other Republicans will be? I think Liz Cheney's going to try to run. She'll just get laughed out. That's not even going to nothing. I do. And Liz Cheney is not, she's literally endorsing Democrats right now versus endorsing Republicans. So for her to run, can't they just take the Republican card from people? Liz Cheney says she's a Republican, but can't they be like, yo, you're not a Republican? Clear as fucking day. We all know you're not a Republican, just like Crybaby Kinziger. He's not a Republican either. Can't they just revoke their Republican card and just be like, you're an independent or you're a Democrat? They should. Joanne said you're in Florida. I'll skip your comment. You said you want to keep DeSantis till 2028, which makes sense because he's great for Florida. Robert said no chance DeSantis will win if he runs. You are out of your fucking mind. Because look, just because Trump yesterday said Ron DeSanctimonious, and just the sheer outrage and chaos that ensued on social media from extremely popular right-wing conservatives, political commentators, just the sheer outrage that he dared, to go at DeSantis those are some big names. And I'll be honest, I've already said too, if we were down right now to voting in the primaries and we had to vote for Donald Trump versus DeSantis, I would vote DeSantis personally, because I think Donald Trump would be better suited. I think Americans and the Republican Party would be better suited with him as the Republican Party chair. You know what I mean? Or him as this very powerful, political matchmaker behind the scenes. Because look at his endorsements. It's like fucking gold. He doesn't even need to be in the White House to run that fucking thing. Do you know what I mean? But That's what I believe. Someone said, "Oh, Steve, you're not following," or Robert Hagerman said, "You're not following what's going on." Okay, I mean, why don't you clarify? Because if you're basing your knowledge on what is apparently going on by nothing. That's the thing, is I can look at my perspective on something, and I'm not saying you don't know what's going on. I'm saying there's nothing going on right now. It's believed. Donald Trump kind of pretty much confirmed yet last night, and I didn't listen all today, so I don't know if he did today. But Trump won. Yeah, see, I can't read your comment. You said he won 2020. I will not vote for DeSantis over Trump. That's what you said, and I got that. But what you're not voting for a person, you're voting for who's best for this country, and that's what people have to realize because a lot of times people just vote, either you're voting for a person or you're voting for along party lines and not what's best for the country, and that's not your duty. Like, if you're voting for someone just because of who they are and you're not voting for the best interests of this country, you are not doing your civic duty. I will be completely honest with you. If you vote along party lines just because that's your goal and you don't actually vet the candidates that you're blindly checking that box next to or filling in that box, you're not doing your civic duty. In fact, you're doing a disservice to your civic duty. You should know every single person you cast a vote for. You should know. Because, and here's the thing, this is why we have rhinos in the office right now, because people just went and did the what do you call it? They just voted along party lines. That's all they did. DeSantis would still have to answer to lobbyists. Trump does not. Still voting for Trump over him. No outside money. Yeah, but you think Donald Trump doesn't have outside money coming in? Come on, dude. Come on. Donald Trump remember that company that was behind all the baby food shortage and all that shit? Donald Trump received like $250,000 from that very same company. Everyone to pretend like Donald Trump is completely self-funded or completely like small donations and all, that's not true. He's also getting big money donations. Because when we were doing our research in that company with the baby that was behind the baby food factory closure and all that stuff, we were looking at their political contributions because they're huge political lobbyists. They, in fact, employ four full-time political lobbyists that are just lobbying the government all the time. They gave Biden $400,000. They gave virtually every single Democrat and every single Republican sitting in a House of Congress or Senate or Congress. They all receive money from that baby food company. They all get money. So let's not pretend like, one person is holier than the other because they do or don't accept money from certain interests, because whether or not you actually know whether they're accepting that money, they all are. Everybody that's sitting in Washington was paid for. That's part of being a politician, is you do take that money. Robert Hagerman said Trump will run and win 30-24 guaranteed. And then you corrected it to 2024. But I'll agree with you. If he's cryogenically frozen, he will win 30-24. Again, we won't even have a country, let alone a world by then, probably. Trump as speaker would be a blow to their plan. That's not going to happen either. What's going to end up happening is Kevin McCarthy is going to become Speaker of the House, and nothing is going to get done in the House for the next 2 years. That's what's going to end up happening. Because no one actually has any balls to stand up to the establishment rhinos. And make no mistake, Kevin McCarthy is a rhino. Nanner said, I think there needs to be at least a second viable Republican presidential candidate. And there will be. I mean, we'll have, I don't know, probably 10 candidates, just like Democrats. Remember the Democrats? Donald Trump, didn't he have like 6 people that were running against him in the midterms, or that were running against him in 2020 until he got the nod, which I guess an incumbent's always going to get. But I think right now, if you held a primary and you took all the leading front runners and all that shit, in all reality, I think Donald Trump would get it. But I think if you put someone like DeSantis up against him and those two are on the debate, God damn, can you imagine a debate between DeSantis and Donald Trump? They'd be like high-fiving each other after insults because they're both very good at it. That would be awesome. That would be like a pay-per-view. You want to raise money for a debate? Let's charge like $10 or something. Put it on pay-per-view. That's one way to raise money. Kimba's 3274 said, you don't trust McCarthy. Who could? Who will? DG26 said, war with Russia starts tomorrow. If we're in a war, they can't suspend elections. No, they can't. That's not going to happen. Ed said Trump had like 13 different Republicans running against him. Yeah, I don't even really remember. Even though we were covering the debates and stuff. Well, what debates? I don't know if we covered very many primary debates, if any. I know we covered like, what was there? 2 political debates, president debates between Biden and actually, was there any? I don't know if they ever were in person. Were they? Oh, no, they were. Remember who was the fucking dude? Chris, whatever his name is. That was literally debating against Donald Trump, the narrator guy. Lori said DeSantis speaker, Trump president. Again, it's not going to happen. They're not going to put in a speaker of the House that isn't an elected official. It's just not going to happen. I know a lot of people have talked about it, but it's not going to happen. Rogbet said, we want unity, not division in the conservative movement, but you're not going to be able to. Wallace, that's who that person is. You're not going to be able to have unity in the Republican Party while you still have people that think like me. Like rhinos are doing this country a massive disservice. To me, they're almost as bad as Democrats. Because they don't actually care. Everyone can talk about this commitment to America and how it's really going to change things. It's not going to change shit. And all of you guys know it just as well as I do. This commitment to America is bullshit. It's not going to change. And the only thing that is going to change after the midterms and after January, when the new congressmen and senators take office, the only thing that's going to change is there's going to be new committee assignments. The majority at that point will probably be Republicans. They will take all the chairs. They'll close down certain committees. They will open new committees. There will be an investigation into Fauci, which is great, but it's not going to lead to anything. Because again, Biden is president. So even if they tried to do what they did, what the January 6th committee is doing and hold people in contempt, and all, none of that shit's actually going to work because it's going to be shut down by the White House. Because at that point, they don't even need to try to hide their bias like they try now. They're not even going to have to deal with that. Someone said they could mute the debaters. Remember, Trump kept getting muted. Yes, Chris Wallace was the one that was doing it. Bad. DG26 47 US code 8. Yeah, but guys, you got to remember, Congress needs to be convened to declare war. The president can't unilaterally cancel elections under war powers of the presidents because technically we're not involved in an actual war. Congress needs to declare war. That's not in the purview of the president to do it. So for anyone that's trying to say that tomorrow, we are going to declare war on Russia, do I think we're going to have boots on the ground in Ukraine against Russia? Fuck yeah, I do. I've said it for a couple of days now. I firmly believe this massive amount of military supplies that we're sending to Ukraine is not for Ukraine. They're staging it for us. That is what I believe. And nothing's going to change that unless we all back out. Unless Ukraine, unless the United States cuts off their massive financial backing for this country and says, fuck it, dude, you're on your own. Because we shouldn't even be dealing with it in the first place. We have all these crises here in this country. But to try to insinuate Congress is blue until Tuesday. That's what you guys are saying. Congress is not in session. The midterms are on Tuesday. Congress is not in session. If they were calling Congress in session to do this war declaration, as some people are saying in the chat, which is weird because you guys are, you're grasping at straws there. Congress would be called back into session. We would know that. It would be an emergency session. It would be all over the news. They would already know that they're going to declare war or do all that. None of that shit has happened. They only have one day. They're not going to do it via Zoom. So shit's not going to happen. So stop. They can't. Again, there's one day. It's not going to happen. Someone said they can call an emergency session. Again, DG26. I don't know if you're here to troll or you're being honest, but I think you're trolling because logistically speaking, it's impossible for that to occur right now. It's impossible for an emergency session of Congress to be called and convene 480 plus members of Congress in less than, say, 10 hours. It's impossible. You can't even get them to show up when they're all in Washington. Come on. Come on. So someone said, isn't this true? If war happens, does it mean who is spreading this misinformation on social media? Who is doing it? Like what channel is saying that this is what's going to happen? Is this like backwoods QAnon bullshit that's being posted in the dark webs? Like seriously, DG26, where did you hear that this is going to happen? Because this is how I'm going to just call it bullshit real quick, even though it is simply bullshit. But someone said, I agree, but Congress has voted by proxy since COVID. They're not in Washington. You guys don't understand that now, right? There's not a single congressman in Washington now. They're all at home. They're not in Washington to even do a proxy vote. None of them are in Washington. Do you know what I mean? Someone said, you just read, no, you got this idea from somewhere. Where'd you get the idea from? Was it on a QAnon thread or something like that? Because it's bullshit. It's not going to happen. And here's what I'll say, DG26. If you think it's going to happen, you do your own research. I'll do $100 bet right now with you, man to man. If there isn't a war declared tomorrow, you owe me $100. How about that? You want to do it? You want to put your money where your mouth is? You won't. Anywho. Someone said, what office is Trump running in? QAnon are Democrats, bro. That's what it is. QAnon are Democrats. The whole QAnon conspiracy bullshit, it's run by Democrats that are getting very susceptible Republicans, very susceptible conservatives to just believe wild conspiracy theories. That's what it is. DG26, dude, straight up. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money. You're not. It's not an opinion. you're literally saying it's going to happen. That's not an opinion. Put your money where your mouth is, DG. $100. Say yes. Come on. You can't have your own opinion. No, you can. Put your money where your mouth is. I'll bet you $100. I'll bet you $100 right now that there will not be a war declared with Russia tomorrow. Put your money where your mouth is. We have several, a couple hundred people watching across all platforms. You now see he's walking it back now. Oh, I said it was a possibility. Put your money where your mouth is, DG. You think it's a possibility? Put your money where your mouth is. You don't want to bet on such a bad thing. Okay. Mods, you know what to do. He's fucking trolling. Goodbye, DG26. You don't want to put your money where your mouth is while you're saying stupid shit. My mods can help you out the door. That's fucking stupid. Because for one, there wouldn't be war declared against Russia. Nukes would fly before Congress gets into session. If the United States declares war on Russia, Russia's going to preemptively fucking send nukes in the air. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Come on. Trying to say Congress is actually going to get into session. Get the fuck out of here. God damn. You people are that you people. Who are you talking about? You people. You people. Damn. Unbelievable. DG26 said serious. Yeah, I'm fucking serious. You're not going to come in the chat, make some stupid ass shit. And when I tell you to put your money where your mouth is, you say you're not going to do it. Well, I just roasted you. And now you're not going to watch my channel anymore because we don't want people like you. You are the kind of people that do a disservice to everybody else when you spew out those conspiracy theories. Do you know what I mean? When people believe that kind of thing and pass that as fact, that is where we fault. That's why mainstream media takes all those comments, like little ass comments like that, and then they portray it on everybody else. That is the problem. Like, you're allowed to think and feel and have your own opinions about shit, but when you go out in public and you're challenged in public and you can't back up your own public, guess what? Guess what? You get made of an example of, because you are, when you're in public, you are representing everybody. You are representing this entire party. So when you act stupid or when you say stupid shit, that's plainly wrong. And you're not willing to bet. Like, if you said, fuck yeah, Steve, I'll put $100 down, I would have laughed because I would have made $100. But that's it. But when you don't have even the confidence to put that money down, why bother? You know what I'm saying? But that's it. And I'm trying to open a damn coffee store. For me to say I'll put $100 down right now, that's a big deal. That shows a whole level of confidence, because right now I need every fucking penny that comes in. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest, I don't want people like that in the chat. I don't want people that go out and spread misinformation and try to pass it as fact and won't back it up. Like, dude, if he was like, yeah, man, I'll put $100 on that shit, would I have even collected? Yeah, probably. I would have. Yo, you owe me $100, homie. Like, straight up. Like that. I wouldn't even have like finished with the up. I would have been like, straight up. Like, give me my money. You know? But yeah. Someone said, if you're going to speculate, be decent enough to say what you're speculating. No, I mean, he said what he was speculating, but he didn't want to talk about anything. Someone said, you're talking war. It's serious and needs to be backed up. That's exactly what I'm saying. A Virginia realtor said, Russia would never hit us with their inceptors. No, Russia wouldn't attack us here. Probably. They would have their sleeper cells and shit do that. No, Russia would attack our allies. The people that are less vulnerable than, or more vulnerable than here in the United States. That's where they would go, which would get us in a war anyway, which is what Russia's kind of threatened already with the people that are providing military aid. And now Russia's putting out all this propaganda about the pipelines, you know, and saying that it was British intelligence and all that stuff. And again, we're not hearing about that in the United States because, well, what did big tech and censorship do? They shut down all the Russian news organizations. So you can't even find out what Russia's saying. Isn't that really weird? You can't even find out what Russia is really saying about anything because the American media side and Americans tech and the government has shut down anything there. So the only presentation that we're able to get that apparently Russia is saying is through the mouths of Americans. It's weird when you think about it like that. But they wouldn't actually attack here in the United States, or they would attempt to, but it would be futile. They'd have all their sleepers and all that shit do that here in the United States. But they would. Putin right now, he's probably just playing with a button. You know how like sometimes like I don't have something that you can flick open, right? Putin is probably just sitting there going like this. Like imagine this is a button. It's like beep beep beep, beep like this. Be like, should I do it now? Should I do it now? Should I? Nah, no, I close. How about now? I feel like I have to go take a shit. Maybe now's a good time. Maybe do it later. Okay, I accidentally pressed. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Stephen Kellogg said, there's no doubt it was NATO that blew up those pipelines. It doesn't make sense for Russia to do it. They could shut it off. It wasn't even running. But the only way fuel actually goes through those pipelines is if Russia is willingly putting it through those pipelines. For anybody to try to make the argument that Russia sabotaged those pipelines themselves, it literally makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. It was like, remember when the Russian oligarch guy, where the daughter was killed in a car bombing, and they first initially tried to say that was Russia sabotaging it to make it look like it was Ukraine, and then Ukraine said yes it was. And just like the bridge attack, remember the bridge attack where they said that it was Russia that blew up their own bridge, even though it didn't make any sense. And then Ukrainians came out and said, yes, that was us. And we planned it for months and months along with the CIA. Like, remember all those things that just keep happening, and the mainstream media just keeps like not giving you the whole perspective. And again, and for anyone that wants to be like, oh, he's apologizing for Putin, fuck Putin. I don't give a fuck about him either. I don't give a shit about anybody over there. I think we should be focusing on the United States well before we even think about helping any other country, even our allies. That's my opinion. Look at how much, go look at the graphics of how much money we've sent to Ukraine versus all of our allies. You want to know why Donald Trump wanted to get out of NATO and wanted people to pay their fair share? It's for the same exact reason now. Look, you think under Donald Trump's tutelage, let alone Russia wouldn't have invaded Ukraine, but do you think that under Donald Trump's leadership, we would have sent this much money? Can you imagine? Donald Trump would have been like $40 billion. We all hear the story about the jet and how he sent it back, and you better cut zeros off of that, remember? Like, are you trying to tell me that Donald Trump would send over this amount of money? Fuck no. Would he have sent anything? Probably, because again, he is a politician when he's in office. He was a politician. He probably would have sent some, and everyone would have been like, what the fuck? But he wouldn't keep doing this shit. $275 million on Monday, another $400 million on Friday. Come on. Come on, guys. You know better than that. You know better than that. Also, a couple more minutes if you want to win a TV. Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Prefer Cash App or Venmo, so I don't have to update all these things on actually, I got to get the Excel spreadsheet going so I can get out of here. See, I didn't want to talk about politics, and look what fucking happened. I just went fucking ham on politics for what, like 20 minutes? Talking about potential war. Oh, they're going to declare a war. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Get the fuck out. Who you think you is? Well, PayPal's super easy today because we've got Sky Pond with PayPal. And then who do we got? Who's this one? Sue, just 2 PayPals today. So that's nice and easy. That's what I like. Super easy. Let's see. Hang on. Someone else said, I'm not doing it yet. I'm just getting the things ready. If you want a chance to win a TV, Cash App or Venmo, Cash App and Venmo, whatever. You could be like Kathy and do both. And just make sure you write your platform, what platform you're watching on, because it makes it easier for me to find it. And we'll go from there. Kathy Griffin has no situational awareness. Every time she thinks something's a good idea, she gets some reevaluating to do. Yeah, she was suspended or something like that, right? Because she pretended to be Elon Musk. I think so. Here, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you guys a chance. Look at this. I'll give you guys a chance, everyone that wants a signed, autographed edition of Inside the Mind of Joseph Biden. If you send a Cash App or Venmo, it's got to be $30. That includes the shipping. Right? You'll get a chance to win a TV. Plus, I'll autograph and sign, inscribe it to you. You have to, this is what you got to do. Type your email in the comment. Okay? Send $30 and type your email, and I will sign them all, because I'm going to send you an email and I'm going to be like, what would you like your book to say? You know what I mean? And I'll write anything in there and then I'll send it out to you. How about that? Because really, I'll be honest, the only reason I'm doing this right now is because I want to make sure that this coffee shop is able to open sick, and then I don't have to go into savings, and I can just do this and we can open, and it's great. So everything that I've made this weekend, that's what I'm using it for. And I'm going to document it. Like, I'm hoping, I keep checking my email like a fiend, like I'm searching for crack, but I'm just waiting for an email from the realtor saying, yeah, send the money. You can pick up the keys tomorrow. Because then I'm going to get the power turned on. I'm going to probably hire a guy from my gym to quickly paint the one wall that's looking a little scuzzy. I'm going to start moving everything in. I'm going to rip the vinyl lettering off the wall and off of the windows. I'm going to put our logos up. And I'm going to call the health inspection to get them to come in and inspect. So, but yeah. But why commercials when Steve is explaining things? I don't know. Someone said, put a plaque on the wall with all the names of the donations. We already have one being made from the original people that did that. And this is the second time I've had it made. The first one, I think they ripped me off. So yeah, if you want a book, you'll be entered for a chance to win the TVs tonight. Send a $30 Cash App or Venmo and write your email as like the comment, because you could write a comment. Put your email in there, because that way I will go through it all tomorrow morning when I'm at home with the kids, and I'll send you an email and I'll say, hey, what would you like your book to say? You'll reply to that email with what you'd like it to say and your address, and then bada bing, I'll send it out. So. Chris said 3 hours away, practically neighbors. Are you talking about me? So hopefully that means you're going to be at our grand opening. Lori said, holy cow, we're getting snow tonight. I was thinking about that today. So I was raking. So my realtor also didn't tell me that the 2 giant dead trees in our backyard, when he showed it to us, that they weren't dead, and they produce more leaves than any other tree I've ever seen in my life. And so, like, for example, right now, half of my yard is raked, and I have a leaf pile. This is my backyard, mind you, a leaf pile that is approximately 4 foot tall, 12 feet wide, 12 feet long. And that's only half of the yard. And I'm going to have to take that with single tarp loads all the way to the front of the house and dump it, because I thought the trees were dead. And no, they were very much alive. They just look dead when there's no leaves on them. It's more leaves. So Virginia Realtor, this is what I want you to do, okay? This is what I want you to do. You take your backpack blower, you put it in the passenger seat of your Corvette, drive your Corvette to my house, get out of your Corvette, turn on the backpack blower. You know how to open the gate to the backyard, and then move all those leaves all the way to the front by the basketball hoop. All right? He's not going to do that. For one, he's not putting a greasy freaking backpack blower in the seat of a 2023 anniversary edition Corvette. That shit ain't happening. But yeah. I would like snow, man. Do I want to borrow? No, see, I have a leaf blower as well. But it's like an electric one because I'm fucking stupid. And it keeps dying. It gets like 10 minutes of blowing and then it dies. But we have a rake, but I was trying to rake and I can't because I tore off, a callus today when I was at the gym. So it is what it is. Bradford said ours is what? It's a huge square building, giant letters that say Microsoft can't miss it. Must be gone. That was almost 30 years ago. Yes, I would like snow. I like snow. It was funny because my son, we were talking about living up in Vermont in Burlington, because that's where I met my wife. I really enjoy Burlington, Vermont, except for it being super liberal. But I enjoy it. I just like fall. I like the trees. I like snow, but it is dreadfully cold up there in the winter. But my older boy, he also misses New Hampshire. He liked it up there. And the little guy is like, I want to go. I want to have lots of snow. I don't mind the cold. And my wife is like, you are out of your mind. Because I didn't think it was that bad. It was cold when we lived in New Hampshire a couple of years ago. It was cold, but it was a whole different level of cold. It was so cold that you didn't even know it was cold. Like it started seeming like it was warm. You know what I mean? Like there were days when it was like 4 degrees outside and I'd go outside with a hoodie on. And it's because the second you go outside, you're like instantly in shock and you're starting down the path of freezing to death, like right away. It's so stupid. It's so stupid in New Hampshire. It's so cold all the time. But Virginia said, maybe I'll put a towel down. Yeah, you don't need to. I'll have it all done anyway. If you do want to stop by with your car, the kids will be home tomorrow and Tuesday. And I'm sure they would love to see it if you come out this way. But I know you don't want to put mileage on it. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I want to see the car, so I'm gonna end up just showing up one day, just so you know. Someone said I lived in Reno, Nevada for 27 years. After a while, the snow gets old. Yeah, but it's just too cold. It's too cold. So we got one person. Mindy wants the autograph book. There you go. There you go, Mindy. So yeah, if you want an autographed copy plus an entrance into today's 2 TV giveaways, send a $30 Venmo or Cash App. I will autograph my bestseller, Inside the Mind of Joseph Biden, a book whose pages are as empty as his promises. Literally every single page is empty. It's like a joke. But I'll sign it. I'll inscribe it with whatever you want. You can give it away for Christmas gifts if you'd like. But yeah, Whiskey Wednesday. I'll drive up for that. Yeah, but I can't drink whiskey. But you know what we could do? You could drive your car up. We could park it inside the trailer here. Oh, I fucking have a show idea. We could park it inside my warehouse, set up cameras, and do a podcast inside your $130,000 Corvette. Yeah. Like, dude, people would watch it. How many of you guys would watch a podcast inside a Corvette? Like, that was literally the set. We're not driving. We just literally talk about random shit inside a Corvette sports car. And it's not one of those shitty Corvettes. It's a brand new one. That would be a good idea. But that we'd have to turn it on, and I'd probably have to drive it. Or yeah, and I'd probably go too fast. And I'd probably get in a ticket. I had a Corvette once. Did you ever see that one when we lived in Virginia the last time? Because I had a Corvette. It was a white one. My wife made me sell it. Because at that time I was hauling cars around and doing that kind of stuff. And I pulled and I kept delivering the cars to this place in Maryland. They had this white Corvette and it was always out there. And I was like, man, I want that car. And I kept talking to the owner about it. And finally he's like, I want it. You know, I want it. You know, and so I ended up buying that Corvette and I had it for a very short amount of time. And then my wife made me sell it. But I bought it for like $1,900 and sold it for like $4,000 without doing a single thing to it. It was great. It had blown head gaskets though. So it kind of blew a little bit of smoke, but I did get it inspected. Don't ask me how. I did a lot of seafoam or whatever, and I got it. So it wasn't smoking after all the seafoam ran through, and I went straight to the inspection place. They inspected it. By the time I got up the hill, all the fucking lights were on again and all that. It was loud too. Billy said the worst thing was right after you plow your driveway, here comes a plow truck and it puts a berm in front of your driveway. I actually have a snowblower at my house that I'm gonna sell because with our driveway, we don't need a snowblower. I got someone said put your Cash App up. Dude, you drive $130,000 car. You don't need Cash Apps. And if you do, you shouldn't have a $130,000 car. See what I did there? Ooh, roasted. That would be the shittiest thing ever. Like doing a whole show right there, but then I got the Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal on the bottom while we're sitting in a $130,000 car. God damn, people would be so mad. God, the haters would fucking flip out though. I should just borrow your car for a day and be like, look what I bought, trolls, just to troll them. Except they all watch the show anyway. They're all still watching this show, even though they just fucking despise me. That's funny. You know what I like is Corvairs. Like I remember when I lived in California, people paid me a commission to find them old cars. And I remember one time seeing a Corvair, but I reported it as a Corvette, a 1960s Corvette, but it was a 1960s Corvair. And they were so mad because they drove all the way out there and it was cheap too. It was like $3,000 or $3,500. It was really nice condition. But the Corvairs have like fucking 4-cylinder engines in it and with a top speed of like 50. So they were not happy. They're like, that is not a Corvette. And I'm like, it says Corv on it. I'm sorry. I would have rocked. I'd still rock that shit. You know what I want to get to once the coffee companies are doing really well? I want a shop truck. That's an old like 50s truck. That's all like updated. So updated shocks, brakes, anti-lock, AC. I need AC, engine, but just with the outside of it, just nice. Jimmy said you have a 61 Corvair rusting away in Wyoming. Is it bad? If it's running, dude, come on, bro. I'll take a trip out to Wyoming. Pick it up. I got the trailer for it. I don't have a truck to haul the trailer anymore. I got the motorhome. That's why I still have the trailer. Otherwise, I get rid of the trailer. Corvairs are cool, man. I like them. Corvair. I'm going to look it up right now. They're just nice little cars. Check this shit out. Tell me I wouldn't look stylish as fuck in that car right there. Hell yeah, I would. I've always liked them. I don't like the convertibles, though. I've never really wanted a convertible. Are they all convertibles? No, they got a hard top. This looks almost exactly like the one that I was looking at, except it was a darker blue. Right there. Nice little, what do you call that? Baby blue? Don said we had a Corvair back in the 1960s. Damn thing caught on fire. Oh, shit. Someone said not too bad. It's a motor is rebuilt, but the interior is shot. Oh. Steve, there was actually one good year. It was a 64. Yeah, I wasn't even live. I wasn't even live. Someone said, just sent you the footage. Will PM and either, but other than that, warm. I don't know what you're talking about. Man, you've been live for an hour. No, an hour and a half, actually. Boom. There were the Yenko Corsairs, but half as small. Half had a small block in the back seat. Those were fun. There was a Corvair guy in my neighborhood for years and years. Parents wouldn't even let me ride in one. Aren't they little engines? Corvairs. The average price of a mid-level Corvair in satisfactory and drivable condition today is $6,600, with later models of the 500 line averaging closer to $9,700. Damn, that's actually fucking cheap, dude. They're nice looking cars. I always just like them. I like them. Jay Leno has Corvairs. Ugh. I don't really like him. He's got a huge head. You make it sound like an hour is a huge so. You lucked out getting roasted. I don't know what I roasted. I haven't roasted any coffee today. An hour is a long show. See, people say, like, you make it seem like an hour is a long time to do a show. It is when you're the one doing it. I know you don't know because you're not hosting this show. So to you, it probably seems like it's not that long. To me, it is long. Of the snow, sent it to, oh, you sent a picture of snow. Gotcha. All right, you guys ready for some TV giveaways? Or should I give more time? I think people are not going to do any more, so I might as well just do it right now. Right? Only one person wants to sign books, so we'll just do that. I've done 10 to 12 hours. Yeah, yesterday I did what? I have 7 o'clock to midnight, 5 hours. The election night shit that we're going to do on Tuesday is going to be long as fuck. That's going to be long as fuck, as the kids say. Fuck. Isn't that what kids say? Probably not. You know what's good, though? I made what I spent on the TVs today. So I made like $200 after what I spent on the TVs. So to me, it was a success. Come on, fucker. Come on, fucker. Come on, man. Shit. All right, so let me download this one. We'll start. I'm just going to add, it's just going to be just like yesterday where I put it all in the wheel of spin or whatever. And then we'll go from there. Maserati. I like Maseratis too. I would like a Maserati someday. Is this fucking not downloading? Man, I wish that there was another web browser that was good. Because I like Chrome just because of some of the stuff it does. But I tell you what, man, it's so intensive on your computer. You know what I mean? Running Chrome. What do I think about Ross Chastain's move last week in NASCAR? I didn't see. Is that because I saw, didn't Bubba, the fucking fake dude, didn't he like accost someone the other day? I haven't watched NASCAR in a couple of weeks, to be honest. Where is this fucking, it's not opening the spreadsheet. File. Oh, there. Now they all open, you son of a bitch. All right, so let me close this one, go over here, go back to this, because now I got to take all these numbers. Fuck. Let me make it so I can see the date. $34. What time is that? What the fuck? 23:46, 23:48, 23:53, 31. It's on a different fucking time zone. Well, that's some horse shit. What was the first Venmo I received today? Here, I'll tell you. First Venmo. They fucking stupid the way they do this shit. All right, let me go like this. Oh, come on, dude. This. Venmo. Today it was Jolie at 608. guess is this one. And then because it does a different time or some shit like that. I think it's this one. Joseph, Lee, Jolie. Here, I'll just do it based off that one. Okay, I see it right there. There you are. There's the first one. All right. So there were 64 to 75. So 9 Venmos. So definitely not like yesterday. Yesterday there were like 50. Paste. And then how do I format cells? That's what I had to do yesterday and change it to a number. Okay. And then I got to go and do the same thing with Cash App. Now, how did I do this yesterday? Export CXV, CSV. Open. Tired. All right. So now with the Cash App ones, I got to go for the date again. What was the first? Oh, actually, I could tell you that one. That's by this. And then we'll do the transaction number. Bam. Go over to this spreadsheet. Guys, you guys have fucking great odds. I should make this keep going. You have a 1 in 10 chance at winning a fucking TV tonight because we're doing 2 TVs and I split it. So you got a 1 in 20 chance twice. A 1 in 20 chance twice to win a TV. I'm gonna be doing this a lot more because it's a great way. Because like if I make $200 for doing it, then it's worth it. You know, it pays me what, $100 an hour to do the show. You guys are finding it entertaining, all that good stuff. What was the thing called? Wheel of Names. Entries. See, this is what happened yesterday, and I got to this fucking thing, and I don't know how to. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, that's why. Okay, there. You guys want to see what I'm doing? All right, so this is the old ones. So now I got to take all these numbers, and it's going to be confusing. Copy, put them in here, paste, boom, right there. And then I'm going to shuffle it. All these long numbers are Venmos. Here, I'll shuffle. All the long numbers are Venmos. Those are the transaction numbers. All the short numbers and letters are the other ones. Ready? So here's the first winner of the TV. Ready? Boom. All right. So what is that? 374 300. 374. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Someone said, what's the story with the turnip? I'll show you in a second. It's pretty. Actually, it's not hooked up. Oh, it's also, yeah, it's not. Oh, there it is. It's frozen from yesterday, but that's it. He was dancing. All right. So what was that number? Control find. Let's do 7431234. Right there. Is that it? Find all. Cell SB7. Is that this one? Okay, it is. So today, Mandy Joe via Venmo. Mandy J on YouTube. You won a TV. How about them apples? So Mandy, if you're still in the chat, what you have to do is you just got to send me an email or I'll send you something. Just let me know if you're in the chat. Don't say I won, but just say you're here. Mandy J on YouTube. Okay, you're there, Mandy. So Mandy, listen, send me an email. Do it now, tonight, if you can, because I'm going to send out all these TVs tomorrow afternoon. But send me an email with the address where you want the TV sent to. Okay. And just like Trauma Nurse, like she wants me to hold it for a day or two because she's going out of town, blah, blah. Didn't want the TV sitting on her front porch. I have no problem doing that. But there's the first win. So I'm going to remove your name. So you can't win another one because that would be unfair. And ready? Here's the second one. You guys all ready? You ready? This one's going to be a Cash App winner. 57WAX. You can tell by the number. So 57WAXZF. Is that this one? Haha, Kathy, you won a TV. WAXZF. WAXZF. Kathy, you won a TV. Kathy. And which is cool because Kathy actually is a huge supporter of the channel. Kathy, same thing. If you could send me an email and with the address that you want it sent to, and then we'll go from there. So this is Kathy, and you're on YouTube, aren't you? I know I could find you anyway. I think you're on YouTube. Is Kathy in the chat still or not? Kathy, there you are. You're on Facebook. Yeah, so Kathy, shoot me an email. So that's on Facebook. Same thing, Kathy. Just shoot me an email with your address and I'll send you out one of those TVs. So, and thank you everyone for doing it. I don't know if I'll have, I think on election night, I will be doing TVs. A couple of them, maybe 2 or 3 of them. We'll give those away. That's going to be a late night though. So just hopefully everyone sticks around for that because we'll do the drawing right at the end of that night. But yeah. Kathy, same address as always. Okay, I got you then. But yeah, Mandy and Kathy with a television, Venmo, and Cash Apps for the win. Salty said, I won, you doing 5 by 615 deadlifts, by the way. I am not doing 5 times 615 deadlifts. Are you doing sumo or are you doing conventional? Because sumo is cheating. Mandy asked for my email. It's social@citizenstringer.com. Social@citizenstringer.com. Coley said, good, because depending on the election results, I may need a new one. Yeah. So I'll be live that day. I may do some calling. Like if any of you guys are near any of their like any celebration places or anything like that, where they're going to be doing celebrations and you want to live stream directly to our feed, that would be cool. We could set it up so you could do that where you can kick it right in to our feed. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're going to be like, say one of you guys is in Pennsylvania, you're going to be in Dr. Oz's territory. You can, I don't know whether we'd bring you because I don't like Dr. Oz, but we could bring your feeds in. So, and we'll talk about it and do all that stuff. So it should be pretty interesting. So tomorrow morning, guys, for the members only video, it may be late and it may be audio only. So it may not be at 8:30 tomorrow morning. And again, every weekday we do a members only video. It's more news style. And that runs on theangryturnip.com. If you've ordered one of our mystery mugs, this is a big one for display, but it's got a QR code. You could scan that QR code. It links you to a special page on theangryturnip.com where we have the morning news. Also, if you're a YouTube member, a Facebook supporter, or a Twitch subscriber, we also stream it out live to you guys as well. But tomorrow, because I'm going to be with my kids, because they have an in-service day and all that stuff, and I don't know what time I'm going to be in the office, so it may be late. I may not even be able to do one tomorrow. And if I'm not able to do one tomorrow, I'll probably come in tomorrow night and record one for Tuesday morning, because I've said I'm going to do it. And that's kind of the new me, is trying to do everything I say in short order instead of just adding it to a list of shit that I'm going to do eventually. And it helps me it works better. Coley said, I never thought I was going to say I get my election news from the Angry Turnip. Would be something you'd ever say. Yeah, I know. And wait till you see it, Coley. I mean, you haven't been here in a while, so you haven't seen it. But it's pretty fucking dope. It's pretty badass. Watch. I don't know if I can actually do this right now. I think I got to shut this off and then turn it back on. Watch. You want to see? And then let's see if it tracks it. It may not track it. Yeah, see, it froze my picture. Oh, yeah, it did. Ready? Check this shit out. Let's see if it worked. Oh, shit.
Yeah, what's up, Coley? You here for the angry turnip? Yeah, that's me. I'm the fucking angry turnip. And a lot of the original CS pansies don't like the angry turnip. But it doesn't matter because I'm fucking better than that guy, Steve. I'm like better. And yeah, I'm gonna make an appearance talking about politics. Fuck Dr. Oz. I gotta fix the mouth because it's not going with my voice. But I'll fix it eventually. But yesterday I was like nodding out to metal and shit like that. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah. See how that works? So, and yeah, that'll make an appearance on election night for sure. Probably a lot of it, especially if they're bad, tallies that come in. But yeah, we'll be live I'm planning on several hours. I'll probably start the live stream around 7:00 and we'll just run. Tomorrow is a $1.9 billion, $1.9 billion Powerball. It's fucking insane. $1.9 billion. So get your Powerball tickets in. All right, guys, I will see you. Thank you, everyone, for contributing today. We are going to, hopefully, let's just everyone cross your fingers and hope that I get this email from them saying, all right, when do you want to pick up your TVs? Because I'm going to say it right away. Right away. Like now. Like, can I go right now in the middle of the night? Hell yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to go home and eat some cookies and watch the new Tom Clancy thing. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Or I'll see you Tuesday, probably. All right, bye.